This is going to be incredibly difficult for me. This is going to truly change our community, the way we interact, just the dynamic of all of us together. This is going to change the way that we all see this important figure. I have an incredibly important announcement. But I would like to start with an apology. I have made a huge mistake. I have repeatedly thrown someone very close to me, close to all of us, under the bus. This is someone who many of you look up to, as a friend, someone that I have failed to call my family. And I think it's finally time that I apologize. Lil Guy did nothing wrong. He is my son, and I love him. I have said some truly horrible things about Lil Guy. I have accused him of a number of war crimes, horrible things like pushing over old ladies, burning hospitals, touching horses, throwing banana peels in front of people so they'd slip, but he didn't do any of those. He has done absolutely nothing wrong, and I am so sorry to him and the Lil Guy community, the army that stood behind him. You guys have been so brave to stand up for someone who did not deserve the vitriol that I threw his way. And beyond apologizing to Lil Guy, I would like to apologize to all of you for fighting against you, for being so mean. I would especially like to apologize to Guzi, the leader of the Lil Guy army. I can only hope that they will accept this and maybe open the Lil Guy channel to everyone, because truly I think everyone needs to understand that Lil Guy is a symbol for love and acceptance, and not the horrible creature that I have made him out to be. Because of this, I have also made an official Lil Guy heart reaction in the Discord that you may now use. Also another one of him shaking violently. It's called Lil Intense, and I hope that it will be put to good use and that we can heal together. I have also completely removed the old Lil Guy sticker pack. It had some terrible things in it that made Lil Guy look evil. He was crossed out. He had a sword in him. The one of him doing a kickflip was pretty cool, but I have completely replaced that sticker pack with an all-new one that now includes the Lil Guy heart, Lil Busted Guy, a brand new handsome guy, and many more. that you can now use to spread his image for good. This isn't the whole revelation, but this is the beginning, and I want to start with positivity. I have seen you all using Lil Guy, drawing him on your arms, tattooing him on you, drawing him in the snow, writing him on your notebook pages, and I'm thankful that you have stuck through so long to spread his image and use him as a source for good, because that is what he is. He is a good little boy. He is a stinky little man. Thank you, Eddie, for the hand hearts. Now, what I'm about to show you is highly disturbing. If you have a soft heart, I ask that you please sit down, because it may get squished. Just give me a moment, please. Now this, to the naked eye, looks like Lil Guy. He is roundish, he's got a pointy nose, and little legs. This is Stinky Man, and his location is unknown. Stinky Man is the one that has been going around doing these horrible things under the guise of being Lil Guy. He has been hiding in plain sight, looking like our sweet boy, committing atrocities around the world. We're not sure where he is now. He has been seen in many places, but for now, he is on the run, and we need to come together as a community to stop him. He is posing as our sweet boy, pushing over grandmas, farting on cars, touching horses, touching horses probably. And we cannot allow for this. This is horrible, terrible behavior. And I can only hope that he is brought to justice. Now, because of this, I've also added a new sticker pack to the shop that can help us find Stinky Man. This includes the Stinky Man Wanted poster, the Where Are You Stinky Man button, and Stinky Man Location Unknown, as well as many others. One featuring him in a tank, because he did do war crimes. I am unable to collect myself. This has been a traumatizing week, and I have said horrible things, and I can only hope that Lil Guy and the community will accept this apology, and we can band together to stop Stinky Man from committing more terrible acts. Please. I will now be taking questions from the chat. Big Willie says, "Is that a taco?" No, it is not. It is Stinky Man, and he's bad. Goozy has come up with a new emoji, a chat emoji. Oh, we're getting a couple of them. Stinky Man, it looks like Lil Guy, but you put a top hat on him. It's very clever. Thank you. That we can spread Stinky Mans in the chat to ask others if they have seen Stinky Man. Lil Guy is my son. Yeah, yes, Sam. Yes, he is my son. I did create him from my hand. It's a little different than you normally would, but essentially the same process. Will you take him as my son? Yes, I will take him as my son, Eddie. Yes, he will be moving in with Taylor and I. The logistics are, I'm not really sure what he eats or what kind of bed he needs, but he is a little guy, so he probably not much of either. Justice for Lil Guy. Yes, Eddie. Yes. Can he leave this box? I don't know what that means, Sam. Nico asks, does this mean you are part of the Lil Guy army? Yes. Or at least I am a Lil Guy supporter. It is up to the Lil Guy army themselves, who are an entity outside of me, whether or not they would like to accept me into the folds of their group. Goozy says probably worms. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Oh, right. That Lil Guy eats them? Maybe. It's possible. Is Stinky Man Lil Guy's evil twin? I think they're probably just a part of the same species, likely, and he just grew a mustache and put on a hat and then covered it up. He covered up his hat. I don't know. He could. You would think that he would just take the hat off. I think he actually covered it up with like makeup. I don't know why, but should we post him to you? I don't know what that means, Eddie. Big Willie asks again, is that a taco? No, Big Willie. It is not a taco. It's not. Now, to help in our quest to find Lil Guy, or sorry, Stinky Man, and vilify, I think vilify is the right word, Lil Guy. I think together we can make a poster that will maybe I could put up, and that will help. You're right, Aurora. I seem really worried. Calm down. You're right. You're with me, and I very much appreciate the support. But together, I think we can make a poster that will help us find Stinky Man, and also will show people that Lil Guy is not evil, that he is a force for good. He is an image. I really hope you can't hear the lawn work being done outside of my window. Goodbye, Goozy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm also really hoping that my tablet doesn't disconnect. It's been doing that lately. Oh, okay, no. We'll see. I might have to restart my computer. Oh boy. Okay. All right. This is good. This is good content. Looks good so far. Today, I figure, yeah, we can make a poster. Any suggestions you have for things that we can put on these posters to help bring Stinky Man to justice, and that's about it. We need to find Stinky Man. I will again remind you what he looks like. It is not this. It's this. Stinky Man is evil. Okay? And he needs to be stopped. Now, what we can do is start a new canvas. I don't know what this team is, but Inksy, thank you for being the #1 gifter. Bleps. Any suggestions you might have for what can go on this poster are much appreciated. Obviously, I guess we should probably start with a drawing of Stinky Man, you know. Maybe we can show him doing a crime, because that is what he's known for. Maybe if there's a crime that you know of that he's done that is the most the most awful of all the crimes. I know touching horses is a pretty big crime, but I think there might be more. I think there might be worse. Eddie, thank you for the tiny tinies. Let's see. He did burn down a hospital. We could show him doing that. We could show him with a lighter. We need them to know about his last known whereabouts. Now, I have not seen Stinky Man. If any of you have seen him recently, you know where he might be. Maybe Colombia or France, Spain. I'm not sure, you know, but I can try and draw where he may have been. It's possible. I could see him being in France. Also England. His top hat would definitely blend in there. I'm pretty sure all the people in England wear top hats. So that's probably somewhere he could go where he kind of would look like everyone else. See, but look how simple it is. This is why we were tripped, because all it takes is a mustache and some eyebrows, and he is now Stinky Man. You need to see another pic of Stinky Man. This is what he looks like right here. Yes, British wear top hats, and so do our dogs. That's what Sam says. Okay, well, so there you go. Yeah. So, yeah. Maybe he's in England then. That's possible. If any of you know where he may have been. Is there anything you found at the crime scenes that let you know it was him? Very interesting question, Eddie. Very interesting question. I think he may be known, you know, he does have his mustache. He may have left some mustache follicles at the crime scene. He might have a calling card. I don't know. Again, I have not been to these crime scenes. I may have to look into this. This is very recent that I found out about this, and I have not heard much from the authorities. Now, because I am so close to to Lil Guy, obviously I will get some updates from the police, but for now, how did I find out? I just found out. Someone told me, showed me the two images, and I realized that it could not be Lil Guy that did all these things, because obviously this guy, I mean, look at him. Look at this guy. He definitely, does bad things. He's got a gun for sure, probably. I don't know how big it is, but he's probably got one of those. He's a bad guy. Probably wants to shoot people. Let's see. If anything, maybe we haven't seen him. I haven't seen him do anything for sure. I don't know of any. Excuse me. Who is in the chat saying they're definitely not Stinky Man? This is highly disturbing. Is that Stinky Man in the chat right now? Is that is awful. I hope this is a joke, because this is highly disturbing. For everyone in the chat, there is someone in the chat pretending, or who is Stinky Man. This is unprecedented. I am not sure what to do with this information. I am disturbed right now. I don't understand what's happening. This is very difficult to process. Well, you say you're definitely not Stinky Man. I guess I'll have to take that at face value. I have no idea. This is highly disturbing. Guys, if you know anything, if you know this user, please let me know. I'm not sure what to do with this information. This person is claiming not to be Stinky Man, but very clearly has a Stinky Man profile picture, and that
That is troubling, to say the least. I don't know if this is some sort of Stinky Man fan, or if it's just, or if it truly is Stinky Man just harassing us, trying to play us for fools. Casper, Wyoming. Nico, you think that this is definitely Stinky Man in the chat? Evidence in the Discord, someone says. Okay. Oh my goodness. You just saw him in the UK killing a teddy bear? We're getting reports that Stinky Man probably shoots babies. This is highly disturbing. I'm not sure what to do with this information. I will be taking notes, and will confer with my legal team on how to go forward with this. But this is, I don't even know what Casper, Wyoming looks like, but apparently that's where you kill a pile of squirrels, like he has done in this poster. Now, I don't know if this is accurate. I may have to... Now I'm getting Hold on. Now I'm getting reports that Stinky Man is definitely not in London, England. Now, that seems suspect to me, because it is from the profile that says it's not Stinky Man. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'll do my best to take in all this information. For now, let's draw London, England. They've got that big tower, right? There's that big tower. Looks something like this. Goes like this, and it's got the, it's like this. Something like that. London, England. They've got, what else do they have? They have breadsticks, like those big breads. So we'll just, out of this pile of squirrels, we'll have like one of those big breadsticks, right? We gotta show them exactly where he is. So that's I forget what it's called. They also have those little half breads or whatever it's called. They look like moons or whatever. So we'll put that in the pile of squirrels too. Oh my god, wait. Stinky Man, or not Stinky Man, says, I'm definitely not going to be in Paris, France, kicking small children. Well, Paris, France is the one with Big Ben, right? We could, okay. He could be in any number of places. Here's what we can do. I can put a bunch of landmarks. And then that way, if you see him in front of one, you'll know it's him, because it'll look familiar, right? So, it will go like that. That's a large Ben, I think. Yeah. It looks like a Ben, a Big Benjamin. I don't like these bricks. Let's just get rid of that. I don't think Big Ben has bricks. I think it's just made of one solid piece of meat or something. All right. Does anyone else have any, do you have any knowledge of different things? Let's see. That was so vague. You just saw him in the UK. Okay. I don't know. Maybe, what else is around the world? We've got, hot air balloons. He's probably been in one of those. This is too confusing. There's too many things going on. I think he peed on Lil Guy. That's awful. He is very mysterious. Okay, let's see. We gotta get a better composition for this. I think Stinky Man is probably let's see. We gotta give more context for where he is. He might, you know what? He seems like the type of guy that comes from Heck. I believe that he's probably, that's like his home base, is an underground, or like in a volcano or something, you know? Doesn't he have flies around him? You're probably right. He is stinky. Yeah, I bet he does. I bet he has tons of flies around him. I can only draw a few. It'll be like a proportion, like, you know, proportional amount for sure. Yeah, I think this guy probably has a secret base. It's like one of those cool glass domes, and it's like inside a volcano, you know. And then there's just like lava bubbling up behind, you know, very dangerous area. Somehow there's flies there because they're just so resilient. They've spent all this time around him that they can just resist the lava heat, you know. And yeah, this is where he does all his evil deeds, back in here. He's also rich, I assume, because he's got this, you know, this lava base, which, you know, I'm just saying is another reason to hate him. Quinn, are you saying no Lil Guy? This is not Lil Guy right here. Just as a quick update, this is Stinky Man. He is the one who's been committing all the crimes that Lil Guy has been accused of, and I am now trying to come up with a poster that shows off how truly evil this guy is and makes the distinction between him and Lil Guy. So actually, I'm going to extend this down and create a little section down here that shows Lil Guy right there. See? There's Lil Guy right here. Stinky Man's lair is in Mashahara. Now, from someone called definitely not Stinky Man, I wouldn't trust that. Oh, Eddie is calling attention. Yes, I in light of this new revelation, by popular request, I have put Lil Guy coffins in the shop. As always, they come with one random pack of 9 stickers. Here, I'll put a little better light on it. It comes with one random pack of 9 stickers, plus a sketchnate sticker, and also a bunch of ghosts, and a shiny ghost. Again, this is meant to, all the money from this will go towards the Lil Guy Foundation for paying my rent. Sorry, this is not funny. This is not a laughing matter. This is very serious. But yes, Lil Guy coffins are in the shop now. There is a limited quantity, so if you would like it, you might want to go quick. Let's see. Okay, so down here in this corner, I'm going to put a Lil Guy, and it's going to say, this is Lil Guy, he's not evil, right? So that we can make sure everyone knows what's actually going on, you know? There you go. Nice. It is Thursday Churro, and something very important has happened. I'm sure the chat will update you. But as you can tell by this, we've made a revelation. We have discovered something that changes everything. Let's see, I can move this up I might need to list the crimes he's accused of. So if anyone knows of any crimes that Stinky Man has done or that Lil Guy has been accused of, it is very important that you list them in the chat now so that I can add, and then hopefully when people see this poster they will know that he is not to be trifled with. Murdering my bag of popcorn twists. Okay. Yeah, we'll just say stealing food. He hurt your feelings, Churro. Okay. Hurt in feelings. Stealing food. Animal poaching. Oh yes, I see that. Yes. Here's evidence of him poaching animals. There was another one of him, I think, ripping a teddy in half, it looks like. I'm not entirely sure. Please, if you have any more evidence, photo evidence is great. Photo evidence like this of him committing these atrocities is very helpful because it closes us in onto his whereabouts. Poaching, we'll write killing animals / babies, because we have had some reports of that. We got guilty of. He also no, he didn't burn a hospital. He exploded it. Exploding hospitals. It really is. You're right, Nico. There are too many crimes for us to list. But if we get even just the best of them, or I suppose the worst of them, that is probably good enough. Robbing banks, very good. Yes. Robbery, arson, war crimes, just touching. I'm sure he has. I've said it multiple times. I think he's touched. He's probably touched bees and like plants and stuff too. As we all know, don't touch things that don't belong to you, and he's doing that. We've got a double Lil Guy. Oh, I see what you're doing there in the chat. Yeah, for sure. Someone did this as his thing, but that's more like a bowler hat. I think what we want is more even just the equals like this. That might be good enough, but then that repeats too much maybe. I don't know. We could do the double equals. The community will figure it out. It will this looks more like a farmer or like a guy in a bowler hat. But yes, we got Lil Guy is innocent. How about the pointy brackets? Yeah, I mean, you guys, I don't know. That's up to you guys to decide. Lil Guy is innocent. Okay, we got this whole thing. I should bring all this down like that, and then I can kind of put his Find Stinky Man. There. Okay. Yes, something like that. Let's see. I should draw him. I don't know if this underground base is doing it properly. I think we really got to show. I could show the one of his crimes. So like maybe the church burning, or the hospital explode. Let's do the exploding hospital, or just something on fire maybe. I think he did shoot at a church though. I think he probably yelled some obscene things at my grandma. He's a, excuse me, hey, definitely not Stinky Man. I don't appreciate this pro Stinky Man agenda you're posting in the chat, saying Stinky Man low-key fine. I don't think that's appropriate, and I also don't think it's true. I think he's gross. Look at him. Look at that. That's not a nice guy. This is like when you fall in love with the bad boy and then it turns out that he burns churches. Let's see, we got here, maybe he doesn't need his gun. I think if he's exploding a hospital. We can draw like, maybe it can just be explosions all around him. I don't know, this is it's tough to decide on one. He hurt feelings, he stole food, he kills animals / babies, he exploded a hospital. Let's see, I'll move these over and that'll make it a little easier. Let's see. Okay, we've got buildings around him in the distance. We'll put it back here. He's got like, yeah, just these buildings back here, and then they're gonna be exploding. Just boom, boom, boom. And normally explosions are cool, but not when Stinky Man does them. Okay, guys. You can explode everything you want, but don't do it like Stinky Man. Okay, keep that in mind. Michael Bay can do it. That's allowed. Stinky Man, no. And if you do it in the name of Stinky Man, even worse. Goodbye, Eddie. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support, your acceptance of this new change that's been made, this revelation that I've had. I truly I appreciate the support that all of you have, that you are not, you are accepting me back into the community. I know that I have said and done some horrible things to try and vilify Lil Guy, and I appreciate that you can understand that it was not my fault. That I was fooled. I was bamboozled, you might say, into believing. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I was fooled by Stinky Man into thinking that my true son, my sweet little boy, had done anything wrong, and he has not. He has done absolutely nothing wrong. He is a sweet little innocent boy, and I love him, and I will always love him until the end of time. My sweet little my sweet little guy. Funny Muffin, you're Stinky Man? That is rude. Please don't say things like that. All right, we got a poster cooking, babies. This will be helpful. We'll be able to post this up around. and find this Stinky Man. Let's see. Yeah, we got another drawing from Sam of Stinky Man drowning some cats, I assume. Another horrible thing. Thank you, Sam. It seems like you have been able to get snapshots of Stinky Man. I appreciate you in the field helping us bring him to justice. I will forward these to the international police, Interpol, and hopefully they can use them to their advantage to find this evil man. I think that's a good poster. I think that shows truly how evil Stinky Man is. Maybe we can I can draw like a Zeppelin on fire. He probably would set a Zeppelin on fire. Something like this. There we go. And just like fire. Yes, there we go. That's like I don't know, I can fix that later. All right. That is a beautiful start. I think that's really helpful. Next, to finish off the he blew up. Okay. Definitely not Stinky Man. I am confused. If you're not, I don't get it. All right, let's do something more positive. We're gonna draw Lil Guy, but he's gonna be doing something nice. Oh, Sam has gotten a new photo. This is actually strange to me that you were able to catch this, but this is Stinky Man not flushing the toilet after he's taken a doo-doo. Now that is truly disgusting. Not illegal. I don't think we can actually like write that as in one of his crimes, but it's definitely not. It's impolite, and also he's letting it just sit there. That truly is stinky. That's just stinky behavior. There's a concept called the imp of the perverse, and maybe this is like a little insight into Stinky Man, that maybe that's why he does this, is because he's I'm so sorry. I'm so caught up in Stinky Man. I started to draw him. Maybe this is why he is the way he is. He is truly just looking for... Okay, I'll backtrack a little. Imp of the perverse is a concept where you will do the wrong thing just for the sake of doing the wrong thing. And so, not flushing simply because you don't want to flush kind of falls into that. So definitely not Stinky Man says he definitely had a dad growing up. See, that makes me think that he didn't have a dad growing up, and maybe that's why he does all these horrible things. That could be the cause for all of these horrible actions he's been taking, is that he is fatherless and thus acts out. I wouldn't know. I had a father. I was motherless. That's not the same thing. That's why it turned out so great. All right, we got Lil Guy running around here. See, he's running. We can put some like flowers around him, and then that'll be like, that's like, yeah, he's running through a field. It's real nice. He's running. See, he's so nice. Okay. What are some other actions that Lil Guy can do? Maybe he can fly. We can give him some wings. That's actually one of the stickers in his new pack. He has angel wings because he's a sweet little guy. So we'll do that. We'll give him the little angel wings. There we go. Kind of floating around here. Maybe a neck. Yeah. Actually, that'd be nice. Yeah, instead of the legs. Maybe we... Yeah. No. We'll give him legs. We'll give him legs. He's floating around. Something else that's nice. Maybe he's like cuddling up to a heart, you know? Like that. Yeah. No, but he's got his eyes closed because he's really happy about it. There's a little heart. Oh. He's just a little guy. It's cute. Okay, we'll draw the little guy right here, just kind of looking off. We'll do one here, just looking off in this direction. I'm just gonna draw a nice little guy. Just a nice little guy. And give him like his legs. He's like kind of leaning over a little bit, like that. And he's standing on like this kind of like a half circle thing here, and like I don't know, like it's like a cliffside, you know. It's like coming down. Just comes down like that, and it's got like, I don't know, some kind of tag on it. That's wrong. It's just this, just the legs. This is the nice thing. When I accidentally draw something I'm not supposed to, I can just erase it now that it's all digital. Speaking of which, Taylor and I, first of all, actually, I should have said earlier, I am considering switching the Thursday lives over to Sunday. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the chat. I want to know if that makes sense to you. If you think you might be free Sundays at 5 rather than Thursdays at 5. It's a little easier to catch up with. I would think, you know, you're just chilling on a Sunday. You're always busy on Thursdays, says Churro. There you go. Yeah. I figure Thursdays, you know, you're so close to Friday too. You just kind of want to chill. Maybe not hang out on the internet with, you know, some dindo. I pointed at the little guy, but it's me. I'm going to put myself beside the little guy, and we'll be on equal footing. Churro drew, oh no. Let's see. Churro apparently got his his hat stolen from Stinky Man. You can see his brain poking out here, and then his hat is up here. It seems like it changed size when it got on top of Stinky Man's hat, but that's highly disturbing. That's kind of like brain surgery, but different, because I think he just took the hat, and the hat is kind of the he put it in the wash, you say, Churro. That makes sense. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, that explains why we've got so small. That's actually kind of elaborate, for him to take your hat, put it in the wash, and then stand beside you, looking all angry like that. All right, well, here's me standing beside Lil Guy, but with I've got regular legs, you know. They're a little hairy. I'll give them hair. Something like that, yeah. That'll work a little better. Nice. Okay, so this is... Thank you, Sam, for the gifts. All right, this is me standing with Lil Guy on equal ground. We are now father and son, and I'm not afraid to tell the world that, to let them know. We'll also draw a strong Lil Guy, tough guy. Here, we'll draw him with his fist. Sorry, I'm hiccuping as I'm talking. Oh my goodness. Hiccup burping. Even worse. Give him big, strong muscles. Look at that. And he's so strong that they're like above his head. Go like this. There we go. Something like that. Yeah. And then like this. I'll just put the fists over here. Great. Nice. Good. And then, of course, Lil Guy standing as he does, just hanging out. Because truly being this strong is effortless for him. Lil Guy picking flowers, he probably would do that, wouldn't he? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Oh, and blowing bubbles. Very nice. Yes. Good suggestions. Thank you. Yes, I think he would do those things, and I will draw that right now. Let's draw right here. We'll get Lil Guy right here. He just amongst the flowers. Now he doesn't have arms, so we'll just have to put the flowers right here beside him, and it'll just, obviously he picked them up with whatever. I think maybe he's got some sort of thing. Charles asking what brush settings I use. Right now I've got up here you can see, I guess it's just a little far off screen. I've got the opacity thingy turned on. I also lightly changed the brush right in here, because they make the spacing like it starts at like 5 or something, or 3. I just turned it to 1%, and that's it. It's the standard brush. Occasionally, if I want to use, if I want it to look more like my sketchbook, I made a custom brush that looks more like my ink, so it's kind of a little more like, here, I can show you. It's a little more, it doesn't work if I have the opacity thing on. It's just a little more sketchy. Like it leaves a little more of a jagged-ish line. It's still mostly smooth, but it's just got this little like, it's just, what's it called? I forget what they call that. Dynamics, I guess. Scattering. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Stephanie Faye, thank you for the follow. Anyway, yeah, those are but yeah, mostly I just use the standard brush, but I just put the spacing down so that it's, it's not spacing it out. It just seems strange to me that they wouldn't have that be the default, because why would I want to have my brush like not be smooth, It's ridiculous. He stole his half from the Monopoly Man? Yeah, probably. I could see that. Oh yeah, blowing bubbles. That is right. Lil Guy blowing bubbles. I turned off the opacity thing. I think I'm actually happier with that. I was having it on for like sketching, but I think I just prefer not doing that. I think it just looks nicer if I don't do that. We got Lil Guy right here. He's blowing. He's got just a little bubble blowing thing. And goes, ooh. And then there's just bubbles coming out of here. Little circles. Like that. See? Nice. It's very nice. Are there any more actions that you can think of that Lil Guy might perform? I'm thinking probably he can shred, he can skate for sure. Let's make him a little more round. Or not even, I think less round probably, more, it's still round. He's more oval, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You can do kickflip. He's like, yeah, bam. And he's got. I hope you guys like the new Lil Guy sticker pack. I didn't do all of this for him for that. I mean, truly it was just an act of, I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew he wasn't evil, and I felt like it was inappropriate for him to have such horrible things happening to him, like being crossed out and stabbed, be in the sticker pack. So now it's all positive. Hi, Griffin. Lil Guy winning the Nobel Peace Prize. He probably, yeah, you know what? He hasn't yet, but he probably will. Lil Guy cooked you pasta one time. That's so nice. That's nice of him. I didn't even know he could cook. That's very interesting. What kind of pasta was it? Was it like the bow tie kind, or I don't know what the Nobel Peace Prize looks like, but I'm going to assume it looks a lot like a regular trophy. I can't imagine they get too crazy with it. You know, it's just the Peace Prize. Let's see. You got. He's looking away from it because he doesn't do it for the awards. You know, he's just happy to be acknowledged for his work in peace. It was gnocchi kind of pasta. Okay, I don't even know how you pronounce that. I hope I did that right. I think that's good. You know what? We got space for a couple more. Let's do it. We can draw. I'll do Lil Guy making pasta, or just like serving a bowl. You know what? But pasta is hard to draw. It's gonna be cereal because I like cereal more than pasta. So let's do this. We got. Here we go. Yeah. See a little bowl, nice. Got a little lip at the end of the bowl or whatever, that little platform. I don't know, is there a name for that? That thing at the bottom of the bowl? That like it sits on? I don't know. There you go. There's Lil Guy serving you some cereal. He'll scoop it right in your mouth, you know. He's just that kind of guy. He's just nice. I hope that you guys enjoy the new Lil Guy reactions in the Discord. I'd like to add more. If you guys have any reactions that you think would be helpful to express your love for Lil Guy, let me know. I will consider them all. Lil Guy, is Lil Guy supporting LGBT? Of course, yeah, of course. In ceramics is a base. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is the base. The base of the bowl is what Sam says. Is Lil Guy straight? I don't think that he has any sort of sexual orientation. I think he's just a little guy. I think he's too young for that right now. He probably thinks girls are icky, right? I don't even think he's thought about smooching before, you know? Like, he loves everyone. But I don't think he's got an orientation yet. I think he's still, you know, he's still just a little guy. But I'm sure he'll decide that on his own eventually. Let's see. We'll give him a little crown here for being such a good boy. And we got space for one more over here. Lack of color says I should totally draw an egg lamp. Now, I've fallen for this trick before. Last time it didn't turn out looking exactly like a egg lamp. It looked like something else. Churro, given the goodest boy award. I mean, he basically got the goodest boy award. He won the Nobel Peace Prize right here. As we know, this is the Nobel Peace Prize. Little Guy Snail, says Sam. Yeah. It's a good way to end it. Throw a little snail in there. There we go. Yeah. Little snail here. That's nice. There we go. Little Guy Snail. Beautiful. Okay. Well, there's Little Guy doing all the nice things he does. And, of course, as a reminder, this is Stinky Man. We need to find him. He is guilty of hurting feelings, stealing food, killing animals and babies, exploding hospitals, robbery, arson, war crimes, and touching, and much more. This man has pretended to be my son. He's been going around causing atrocities, horrible things, and also being stinky. And we need to stop him. Thank you. That is enough for the drawing section of today's live. I will take a moment to take any final questions, or just chill. Churro, yes, I can post the wanted poster. In fact, this one, I can post this one once I finish it, but in the meantime, I'll post the other one, the one that's in the sticker pack, because I would like it to be spread as widely as possible. In fact, I'll do that right now just to make sure that it is shared. I'll also post it in the Lil Guy channel. I'm not sure if it's open yet to everyone. No, it's still locked, but hopefully eventually Goozy can find it in their heart to allow others into the channel. It'll be something I have to work out with the Lil Guy community. But in the meantime, all anti-Stinky Man art can be shared in the art channel or in general chat, fan art land, any of them. It's all helpful. Me too, Sam. For the replay people, Sam says, such a wholesome week. My God, I'll sleep so much better knowing Lil Guy has a home and is loved. Me too. I'm glad that he was so accepting of my apology. I've already talked to him. He, of course, he's so sweet and loving. He didn't deserve any of that. And he's too young for any of that to be levied against him. And I only hope that the community can accept and we can all move forward from this and find Stinky Man. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I love you. Please continue to show your support for Lil Guy. And Churro says Milk needs an apology. No. Milk is disgusting. And he is gross and I hate him. And there is no redeeming that monster. That's why he's on the floor right now. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. All of your kind words and your acceptance after this horrible campaign that I've wrought on Lil Guy. Make something if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, just do whatever. Who cares? It's all jokes. Okay, I love you, babies. See you next time. Bye-bye.